You're all replaceable. Don't ever get too comfortable and don't ever think otherwise. You're a guest in this house.
To a certain degree in our minds and the rest of the world's minds, a man has conquered our world.
This ain't a rap
Is the head of
song,
the
it's red
household.
pill rage.
My husband is the
This
man
ain't
of
a
the
rap
house.
song, it's red
My
pill
husband
rage.
makes the
This
final
ain't a rap
decision.
song, it's red
Like, if
pill
you
rage.
try me
This
to
ain't
be
a rap
better,
song,
I'll
it's
get
red
on
pill
my
rage.
dick.
There used to be a time that fairy tales were true.
Welcome back to the Anthony Spade channel. Before we get started, go ahead and hit that like button, that subscribe button, and that notifications button so you can get the videos as soon as I put them out. If you're looking for the music to the intro and you want the link to the second channel, both are below in the description. But can you do me a favor? Hit the notifications button right now. All right, guys, I got about 4 videos for you. The first video is going to be the video in front of you of a woman stating that men are just borrowed time on the planet, with a response from my man MTR. If you do not know who this guy is, what rock have you been living under? This is probably one of the main guys in the manosphere that I think should have been the next Kevin Samuels to start taking Kevin Samuels' place, but I think we all realize that no one can replace Kevin Samuels. But this is one of the guys you should be subscribed to if you're not subscribed to already. Please give that man his flowers. Next video, we got my man, Mr. Let It Go. We have a clip from him. He's going to be explaining why women messing around with other guys is worse than men messing around with other women. And this is also another guy that has great content for you guys to watch. I am becoming a huge fan of this one right here, which is why I am reacting to his videos. So you guys make sure you get over there and subscribe to Mr. Let It Go. And we have a clip here where a woman says, yes, I am married and I listen to my man for these reasons. This is going to be a video I think that the women should pay attention to, because I think women sometimes look at submission as like slavery when it's a two-way streak. All right. And we're going to hear it from this lady. And this video is a woman going to be explaining what's her definition of what a real woman in a real relationship is like. And I think that she may look a little aggressive right now, but I think she has a really good meaning behind what she's saying. But first, let's get to the original video where a woman says women on borrowed time, and my man MTR reacts to it. Let's get to it.
Just a daily reminder that I ain't never seen a man that I fucking need. You're all replaceable. Don't ever get too comfortable and don't ever think otherwise. You're a guest in this household and you can be kicked out just as quickly as you were welcomed in.
I just get so confused when I see these ladies that are using filters, a ton of makeup, drawn on eyebrows, fake eyelashes, and where you can still see the glue at the top of their head for hair that is not theirs. So confidently come on the screen and talk about men. How dare you? What you guys are seeing right here is a young lady that's angry because she feels as that she's attractive. So she expects to get fantastic options back in return of dudes that want to marry her. But the thing is that these dudes, after they meet her, understand that she has a rotten core. How dare you have the lack of decency to come up here and to talk about men as if men are inferior to you?
He's absolutely right. See, the problem is, the core of the problem is that women are changed because men have changed. You have to realize a lot of simps have put women on a pedestal and women feel like they have this power. And the reason why they feel like they have this power is because there are more men who are underneath their power than there is men who can see their power and not be tamed. Hopefully that makes sense to you. A lot of you guys used to be under a woman's power. Once you break that, now you see the reality of the events, but the women don't. That's the problem that's facing now. They can't see it because the lie is more entertaining when everyone is running away from the truth. All right, next video is gonna be my man, Mr. Letting It Go, explaining why women messing around is totally different than a man messing around. Let's get to it.
We, all of us, think that a woman cheating is way worse than a man cheating is because, to a certain degree in our minds and the rest of the world's minds, a man has conquered our woman. And that makes us feel like, okay, you're not really my woman anymore. because another man has came
That's facts.
inside of your body and
usually,
conquered you and done the same thing I'm doing. So now, the reason why we, all of us, think that a woman cheating is what...
And I have to agree with him. See, when a man gives his heart to a woman, all right, he's thinking that he's actually special in the relationship. This is why it hurts the most. It's because a man puts in the most work. All right, so when you put in that work, you're looking at it like, all right, I'm being nice to her. I'm giving her what she wants. I'm standing up being a man. You're pretty much kissing butt. You've already been a simp all the way around. And it seems like everything that you're doing in a relationship is still going overlooked and you feel like you're not good enough, but you are doing a lot. So as long as you're getting the results and the woman is still in a relationship with you, you think that you are winning. So you start to think everything that you're doing in a relationship is buying her loyalty, all the way down to you being nice and you spending money on her. You think all of this is buying her loyalty. And when you find out that it's not, it hurts more because you're told this is what you need to do to get her to be loyal to you. See, when women start teaching you about women, they start telling you all the little things you need to do to make her only want to be with you. So the more of that you do it and the more she's still around, the more you think it's working. So when she cheats, that breaks everything that you've done before. Why? Because you're not getting anywhere. She's been breadcrumbing you the entire relationship. Now you realize you was going in circles. That's why it hurts. With men, I can tell you this about dating. It only takes a man to get his heart broken one time before he wakes up. Next video is going to be a woman who says, let's just get to it.
I don't do that. And not because my husband is the head of the household. My husband is the man of the house. My husband makes the final decision. Yes, he allows me to do what I need to do, what I want to do. But if he decides that I don't need to do something, I don't do that. And not because he controls me or I'm weak or whatever. No, it's about I trust him. I trust that he has the power to make the right decision. And that's why I married him. If I didn't think that he could lead me the right way, he wouldn't be my husband. So I know there's a lot of independent women out there that don't need a man or whatever. But if you got a man, let him be a man.
And she's right. See, this is the problem. This woman right here, she went looking for an alpha male to marry. She went looking for a man that could be a leader. That's why she's saying what she's saying, because her intentions was to go for an alpha male that's going to lead her in that direction. Most women intentions are not to go and find an alpha male to lead them. It's to find someone that's constantly putting her on a pedestal so she can feel like a princess and compare herself to everyone on Instagram. See, that's what women want. Women want their own little fanboy to constantly treat them like a celebrity, so she has somebody to treat like a fan and she can emulate celebrities. They're all trying to emulate the Kim Kardashians, but they're left trying to be Kim Kardashians because none of them are getting to the level of Beyonce. And the reason why they're not getting to the level of Beyonce, because they didn't make the moves that Beyonce is making. They put themselves out there too much. Once they put themselves out there too much and they started to fall in love with the attention, the only man that's going to sit around and continue to put you above everything is going to be a simp. Most alpha males like this woman right here went for, he's going to put the money before everything. And that's going to make him the leader because he has to move in the direction of survival. But the other women feel that what they have going on, they can survive. They only need a man to be a donor, if you know what I mean. Next video, a woman's going to be breaking down in a relationship what she's looking for. And she got a little bit of truth to this, even though she's a little bit of aggressive. Let's get to it.
Become a better person. Guarantee them same women that y'all got, they can't provide the same shit that they asking for. And a union is all about you building each other up. If you can't help me build, if you can't help me become a better person, like if you can't strive me to be better, like when I get with you, I'm like, damn, I want to do this better. I want to move. He made me. If you can't make me, what the What am I doing with you?
True.
It's no reason for us to be together. Guess what? We supposed to help each other. So it might be some things you lack on. It's gonna be some things that I lack on because we're not perfect. But guess what? We're gonna build each other up, and we're gonna come this power union. And we're gonna make ourselves so when we look back a year from now, we're like, damn, yo, what?
I ain't gonna hold you. You still busting windows out cars?
Nah.
She said one time. One time.
All right, we good.
And she's right. You guys, when you're in a relationship, one has to help the other, and you have to pick up the pieces on both. That's why a lot of strong men, you attract a submissive woman because you have the strength that she don't have. That's why it's very important for you guys to gain your masculinity back so you could draw in a woman that's automatically looking at you as a leader. A lot of these women are masculine, so when they look at a man, they really don't need a leader. They're looking for someone who can tame and be tougher than them. This is why they like the Chads and Tyrones and the guys that are just getting fresh out, if you know what I mean. It's because those guys have a temperament like a lion. They're more dominant. So if you take a dominant woman who has made herself successful and have found the way to get money, then all she needs is a dominant man to complete her. That's what she's saying. So they go and grab these guys, and they're willing to buy these guys cars, buy these guys clothes, even though these guys may mess around with other women. As long as he comes back, she feels like she has a prize because she has a higher dominancy than her. When women get with weaker men, it's because they're trying to bounce back from a strong man hurting them 90% of the time, depending on the situation. But she's absolutely right. You have to be a leader. You have to have a vision. You have to have a dream. Those who do not have a plan, you will help somebody else accomplish theirs. This is Anthony Spade. Hopefully you guys are able to get the message behind the video. Comment, like, subscribe to both of my channels. Hasta la vista.